Hi, my name is Lauren Shea, and the exercise mode that I've chosen to explore for this assignment is CrossFit training. So first we have a little video just showing you what exactly goes on during CrossFit training. So what is CrossFit training? It is a form of high-intensity interval training, or HIIT workouts. It is a strength and conditioning workout that is made up of functional movement patterns to be performed at high intensities. Some of the benefits of CrossFit training include improving overall physical strength, because the high intensity and multi-joint movement help you gain muscle strength and stamina. It can improve your aerobic abilities and increase your VO2 max levels. It can help build in flexibility and mobility. Most classes include exercises to help with that and not just about the high intensity or heavy lifting. It can help improve your performance in other sports, because once you learn how to do basic physical movements, it can help you in other aspects as well. Classes tend to be roughly 20 students to one trainer, so you get a lot of personalized training and feedback along the way. And also, CrossFit programs usually include a lot of community support and encouragement from your team. Some of the cons, however, include frequent injury, challenging techniques. A lot of the moves in CrossFit are derived from things like gymnastics or Olympic lifting, which take years to master. So people end up not learning true form and proper techniques to these movements. On the flip side of community support, there can be a lot of peer pressure to try and keep up with everyone in the class, because everybody's doing the same weights, the same lifting. And lastly, it's pretty easy to get certified as a CrossFit trainer, which could also lead to people getting hurt and injured from somebody who may not know exactly what to do. Some of the barriers that come along with CrossFit training, a lot of it has to do with income. Classes can be pretty expensive. Geography. CrossFit training places have become more prominent around the nation, but they're still fairly new, so it also depends on where you can get access to some of these programs and training places. Lack of prior experience and confidence and abilities kind of go hand in hand, because if you've never worked at high intensities or high volumes before, you may not be as confident doing certain moves, which can lead to injury from poor form. Some of the safety concerns that come along with CrossFit training include a common no pain, no gain mentality, which healthcare professionals and doctors have said there's a difference between training hard and training through pain, and this type of mentality can give individuals an unhealthy view of what pain is. As mentioned before, there's a lot of frequent injuries due to poor form and bad movement patterns, because the form is sacrificed, where there's more focus placed on speed and power rather than teaching the proper form. And there's also unhealthy dietary recommendations that come along with it. They tend to focus on a high protein, low carb diet, which, working at high intensities, is when you're burning or you're using carbs to burn calories. So having a low carb diet is not exactly the healthiest alternative. Cost memberships can cost anywhere from $75 to $225 a month. Is it worth it? The general goal of CrossFit training programs are to help individuals improve in general fitness and physical principles such as stamina, flexibility, speed, power, agility, balance, cardiovascular fitness. The results from CrossFit training can be encouraging for those who are able to perform at high levels and intensities. However, there have been questions raised about the limited accessibility to these programs for people who may not have as much experience or have different disabilities. There's very little evidence gathered on the benefits of CrossFit because, like I mentioned before, it's fairly new. And since there's not a lot of evidence, the research shows that it has benefits. However, science does not fully support this type of workout.